Hello and welcome to Scientifically Speaking. Today we're going to be talking about the Heteromac halo wave. Now, I've done many videos on the Heteromac, which goes from a double helix vortex to a double helix Ouroboros halo wave. Basically, like your arms. From your navel upwards is a vortex to a halo wave, which is what your arms are. Your arms are formed by vortices. Your legs, from the navel down, are a heteromac formation. This is why when you see Buddha, let's say, or anybody sat in the lotus position, this is a double heteromac. Your legs crossed in front of you is a heteromac formation, and your arms in front of you with your hands together is a heteromac formation. Now, for those of you who don't know what a heteromac formation is, this can be seen in Anthony Peratt's work in heteromac formations in plasma. It's called a plasma instability, and you would have a heteromac formation. Now, other heteromac formations are plants, when it has a stalk and two leaves, and a stalk and two leaves. That would be a double heteromac. Then it can go 3, 4, 5. They can go on forever and ever. Your backbone and your ribs are a halo wave. From the front to the back and from the back to the front to give you a rib cage. Around this is an encasing of flesh. This is formed in relatively the same manner of energy flow. As if something was wrapped around all of you, because we're all electrically and magnetically built. The energy attracts the matter, the magnetism builds the shape after the electricity goes through the DNA code, and then the DNA code is expressed as a magnetic field shape. So your DNA created your arms. The electrical frequency code that is in DNA to make a hand was activated. And this is easily worked out by thinking, well, the length from my chest to my fingers is a certain distance. If there was a voltage applied from my chest to my fingers, the voltage would drop as it went from one side to the other in this open circuit. And so a different voltage will activate a different gene code to express as a finger or a fingernail. So everything is formed but like a vortex to a wave. Your hands are the waves on the end of a vortex. On each finger on the end of those waves is a vortex on one side, your fingerprint, and on the other side is a hole, which is how a double helix is constructed. There is a spiral end and there is an end with a hole. At the other end of the hole is a spiral, at the other end of the spiral is a hole. That's how double helixes work. So on your finger you have a spiral fingerprint, and on the other side you have a hole, which is then protected by the nail coming through, which grows from your knuckle. So heteromac formations are your body and every plant in nature, relatively speaking, with a stalk and two leaves. That is your double helix, from a double helix vortex electrical to a double helix magnetic wave, the leaves. Now that I've explained what heteromac formations are, I've made a lot of videos about heteromac formations. And I've made a lot of videos about heteromac. I think my very first one was after watching smoke for 2 years, and I drew the structure of smoke energy. That's the name of the video that I made about it at the time, probably about 5 odd years ago. And these are the pictures that are on the screen. After discovering this, I ran across Tesla's fluid diode, which allows liquid water, which is the epitome of electricity. It allowed water to flow in one direction, and it created a halo wave so that there was no backflow. So there was consistently an outward pressure. Same as plants, it's just an upward electrical pressure. And so it must form a halo wave to then spout out another vortex. So I found it in smoke energy, I found it in plants, I found it in Tesla's fluid diode, and today, about a week ago actually, I found it on the slow motion guys video. It's quite a brilliant video, but now we're going to see a reverse heteromac. So imagine your skin suddenly ripped at the front and retracted. So we're going to see like a tube of soap water to make a bubble around, I think it's Gavin. Is it Gavin? We'll know when we see the video. He puts a big bubble around and they pop it at the back, and then the bubble retracts. I was watching this because I love watching the slow-mo guys, but I was amazed at what I saw, which was the retraction of energy as a sheath. What electrical shape will it try to maintain at the end? And what do we see? We see a heteromac formation. So a heteromac formation is the expulsion of energy, but it is also the impulsion of energy, which is, of course, reverse engineering. Now, I didn't know it would happen, and I was quite stunned to see it. So, without further ado, let's have a watch at seeing what would happen of how your skin grew out of your backbone and around your body, but in reverse.
Oh. Oh, that's so weird.
It looks like really stringy, doesn't it? It looks like
Very
stringy water.
gelatinous.
Yeah.
Maybe we could get you out of there too, just do it against black.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. Let's watch that again.
That's so weird.
It looks like really stringy, doesn't it? It looks like
Very
stringy water.
gelatinous.
Yeah.
Maybe we could get you out of there too, just do it against black.
So there we go, brothers and sisters. More confirmation of what God showed me in visions. When was that? 8 years ago now. Has turned out to be true. So the expulsion of energy creates a halo wave heteromac, and the retraction of energy creates a halo wave heteromac, a Tesla fluid diode. Thanks very much. My name is Lee. I follow the Christ, and God showed me how energy works, because energy and matter are separate. Thanks very much. Bye.